As a nephrologist, it's so important to be engaged in advocacy because as clinicians, we're on the ground, we're with patients, and we need to serve as educators, as translators, as interpreters for what goes on in the hospital and in our clinics for legislators, for people who are setting policy. And so we really need to be a voice for our patients, and we really need to take their experiences and teach our representatives and our senators about their experiences.
I feel it's very important to engage in things like advocacy and get involved in policy to highlight the issues that are presented to our patients. The fact that after 3 years after transplant, patients are unable to source or get their immunosuppression medications, which are vital to keep the kidney lasting, for many years. So I want to push and highlight this issue and create ways or advocate for ways to get over this barrier, whether it's different payment mechanisms or expanding Medicaid to cover immunosuppression medications for longer than 3 years. It'd be something that I'm very passionate about.
Advocacy is essential to the work of a nephrologist. It's especially essential to me as a pediatric nephrologist because my patients lack a voice. I have to be the voice for them from a public health standpoint as well as from a clinical nephrology standpoint. And so those things are very important to me. Many of the things that affect children from a public health perspective, whether it be environmental toxins, whether it be health disparities, whether it be substandard housing or food insecurity, those things impact my patients so much more just because of the nature of the chronic condition that my patients have. So as a pediatric nephrologist who cares deeply about child health advocacy, it's at the core of who I am.
So it's very important for all of us as clinical nephrologists to be involved in advocacy. One, because we need to promote innovation in our ability to give different treatment options for patients that are more optimal, that are better for them, that would be better for their options in terms of transplantation, that gives them alternatives instead of just dialysis, other options, opportunities, preventative strategies, instead of them being able to suffer from the same kinds of problems that we faced for decades, the same treatment options that we faced for decades, which are just suboptimal and don't provide the same quality of life that we would like to have for them.
My interests are in population health and quality improvement in chronic kidney disease, but right now incentives and payment models, especially in late-stage chronic kidney disease, aren't well aligned. So patients aren't getting the right medications and other important quality measures that will prepare themselves and try to delay the progression of kidney disease. So policy and advocacy to change payment models can really improve population health and the quality of care that we're delivering for our kidney disease patients.
ASN TV has all the coverage you want from this year's conference. Be sure to check out all of the content, which is updated every day here on YouTube during Kidney Week 2018.